Hi, it's John here from Speedy Brick. And last week I updated my little mock for the Ferrari F2007 and I created a digital version of this. And while I was going through the process, I kind of made lots of updates to it and I'm really happy with the outcome. If you want to build this particular model, you can get the instructions on Rebrickable and I'll put a link in below. But one of the things I did when I first built this mock back in 2023, kind of the first version of this one, is I also made a little display, and it was a Ferrari garage and had lots of guys in there doing stuff and had the car sitting in the garage. And I thought when I built this one, I really need to update the Ferrari garage to house two cars. And I always had this idea in the back of my head that I wanted to make a like a pit box with the whole crew. And I was really lucky to find last year at a kind of a market stall, I found the Ferrari Finish line set, also a racer series, from way back. And I kind of wanted to combine these cars, that Finish line set, a pit stop set that I've got from races, and my mock. So I've got this car and I've been collecting parts like mad. And yesterday I've got a whole bunch of stuff arrived. So I've got 7 new little minifigs, which I'm going to show you. And I've got a 48 by 48 plate. So I thought I'd get all the stuff together and see what we can build. So let's get started. So before I kind of get building, I thought I would just show a little bit more detail about what I've actually got. And what my thoughts were. So I've got like elements like these things here, which have come from the Ferrari Finish line set, and there's lots of little things. I've got stickers from other sets. I've got my 2 cars, and I've got a whole bunch of guys here that have got different roles inside the team. And I've got some old shell guys here that were from another set that I thought looked quite good, and I've got some other elements I thought I could add to the diorama, but I didn't have enough guys, so I've got a whole bunch of minifigs that arrived yesterday, and I've got lots of these little elements which I thought maybe I can incorporate into the scene. And I thought I'd even make a lot of kind of a pit wall scene as well. So I've kind of stolen stuff from the Ferrari Finish line set and used that, and I was kind of spacing them out. So I'm going to man that as well, but I don't know where I'm going to put that yet. I managed to get a big plate. I've got lots and lots of tiles. So this is a 48 by 48 plate. So we're going to mount that on there, and I'm going to transfer all this onto here. Hopefully I've got enough tiles and stuff to do the whole job. But let's get deconstructing and building. So I think I've transferred the floor pan from here to here. And so I've got kind of plates on all the pieces that are going to get an object, like chairs and cupboards and stuff and workbenches, and the computer control center, the walls and stuff. So wall here. And then the pit, and I've kind of tried to work out where all the guys are going to stand, and I've got to do that here too. Got some chairs coming here. So I think what I'm going to do is transfer some of the pieces across before I build the walls. So all the kind of where the guys are standing, I'm going to put the car here, and then before I plate it all up to sort of say where everything is going, I kind of want to have the car there, and then work out kind of exactly where all the guys are going to stand so they can change tires and that sort of stuff. So let's get on with the next step. Just testing how the guys all fit into this space for the pit stop. So we've got 2 guys for each wheel. We've got a wheel guy and a wheel gun guy. We've got our brake or our sign guy, so he's got a brake sign there. We've got our front jack man and a rear jack man. We've got our guy who's fixing the wing or altering the wing. This guy is taking the crap out of the side pods. We've got it's kind of a spare guy here, and we've got our fire guy here in case there's a fire. So he'll jump in there and blow out any fires that come out. So I think that's all good. I'm gonna put all these tiles down and finish off this bit, and then we'll start tiling the back end and kind of work out where all the guys are going to stand in the back so that we can kind of tile out that area. So looking at the kind of the layout of the inside of the garage, I'm going to have one car in the garage and a couple of guys working on it. So I'm reasonably happy with the layout there, kind of one guy putting some oil in or something, and this guy either talking to the driver or doing something there. And then we got the team management and the engineers and staff for all looking at computer screens here. So I've got a bunch of guys there, some in red and some in white. The white guys are the shell guys. So I'm reasonably happy with the layout, where everything's going to be placed. So now I need to plate it all out, and then I can put the walls on. So I've managed to find enough white plates and jumpers and all that sort of stuff for the garage, and I really wanted to have a white floor because it's, you know, it's always supposed to be pristine, a Formula One garage. So now we can start building the walls. So that's the little pit garage and pit lane diorama complete, and I've got the walls up. I've beefed this up a little bit to give it a bit more strength. I've got all the plating in, all the tiling. I've got this little scene going on here where they're servicing the car, and then I've got the kind of the brains trust, or the engineering team, the strategists, all sitting around here looking at the screens and working it out. I've got a couple of guys working on Michael Schumacher's car. I've got Philip Massa in the car here. So I'm pretty happy with the whole thing. We've got some little details like the circuit map there, and we've got some Ferrari branding. I might add some more branding into it later. But so far I'm pretty happy with it. And I'd love to hear what you guys think. Is this something you guys are into building for yourselves? What do you think of it? What's your score out of 10 for my little diorama? So I'd love to hear from you, and until next time, bye. Please click to subscribe for more videos, and watch my build and review videos by clicking here. Thank you.